This is the God of Terror, and since my last anime review, then it got fucked up because something happened. I'm gonna just do this in one go. I'll start with Bleach. It's a pretty good anime if you like suspense, action, comedy, little sexual themes, and suspense, like I said before. A lot of suspense. It takes a while to get to get anywhere. And personally, I don't really like that. And there's a lot of filling. So the filling, I don't like any of that either. Now let's go to Fully Cooley. FLCL. Great anime. Only bad side is there's only 6 freaking episodes. Really great anime. Full of humor, action. It's just great. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Oh, I forgot. With the Bleach, I give it a 3 out of 5. Moving on to Pokemon. I didn't really care much for it. I thought it was a little gay. Kids throwing balls at Pokemon. Yeah, and you catch them to battle and stuff. I also thought it made them look a little lazy that they didn't do their battles for themselves. They had to use creatures to do their own battles. And I stopped watching once they got to the Pokemon contest. I was like, aren't the gym battles enough? I mean, they gotta make it more complex and also boring. So I stopped watching after the contest. Next, I give it a 2 out of 5, and that's being generous. Next, SMA. It's not really an anime, it's just a fandom of Sailor Moon. It's pretty funny. They changed the characters' personalities. Sailor Moon is now really, really stupid. She's hungry all the time, and she's a bulimic. Amy, she's still a bookworm, only she talks really quietly. Ray is a Satanist and emo, which I don't think really go together very well. She also talks really loud, so it sounds like she's yelling when she talks most of the time. Lena is actually a transvestite whose real name is Leo. And she's also played by a guy, and the character sounds like a guy. Venus, I don't know what her real name is. I'm not gonna check, but she sounds like a Valley girl. Zoisov, the character who was played was a the character who was a girl in the American dub and a guy in the Japanese dub. On the episode where Zoisov dresses up like Sailor Moon, where Tuxedo Mask saves her, he says, "Have you changed your color scheme? And your genitalia? What the fuck is that? Is that a void?" Anyway, so yeah, pretty much, where downstairs where the sun don't shine, they put a void instead of what private part it would be, because no one really knows what gender soy sauce is. There's a lot of swearing, sex jokes, gay jokes, and a few religious jokes. It's pretty good. Personally, I think that's what makes it good. I have nothing against gays or lesbians. Let's see what else. What else is another good anime? Well, I guess one for me to review because a few of these weren't as great as they should have been. Sorry, I've been having the cold for a while. Let's see. Damashita Powerpuff Girls Zeto. Great anime. It's better than the original Powerpuff Girls. Though some people say you can't beat the classic, but with this one I beg to differ. The girls are actually 13 instead of being around 5 to 7. Even though in the Powerpuff Girls they're actually less than a year old because they were created, but they look like they're 5 or 7. But this isn't about the Powerpuff Girls. I'll do another review about that later. They aren't sisters. They're from three separate families. They gain their powers from a white light, and the bad guys gain their powers from a black light. Mojo wasn't created in the lab. He was actually from a zoo. Hit by the black light, he evolved, but he evolved past the human form, so he became ultra smart. They never really explain if his helmet conceals a big brain. I think it's just for looks. Fuzzy, Sedusa are still in it. Only Sedusa and Princess have two forms. Their normal form and their evil form. I don't want to give too many spoilers because this is just a review. Let's see. Him isn't really what you think he'd be. He looks more like a jester, and he's a little more gay, but he's pretty funny. And let's see. The thing's only about 52 episodes long, unlike the original one, which was 80 episodes long. Two of them weren't aired, though somewhere you can find the final episode of crap. I'm getting back to the Powerpuff Girls. Sorry, I'll do that in another rant. I'm sorry. It's just that it was a pretty good cartoon. But I'm not talking about that. Well, the last anime I'm going to talk about is. Man, I wish I could talk about Elfen Lied and Hellsing, but I've only seen the first episode of Elfen Lied and the first 7 episodes of Hellsing, so I'm nowhere to judge. So, I guess that's it. I really thought I had more to talk about, but that's it. Remember, take subs, not dubs, as long as they've been done right.